My name's Ricky Allen and you're watching Mariners TV.
Okay, so Gavin 4-1 winner seemed pretty comfortable most of the way through there.
Yeah, obviously went down to 10 men. I think that obviously just changed the game a bit, and Jules scored the free kick which made it 2-0 and down to 10 men. So I think it was just a case of getting through that game, winning the game, and ultimately obviously looking forward into Tuesday, which is what we've done.
And you got the first goal as well, 4 minutes in. Was it important to have a fast start like that as well?
Yeah, really important for the sense of, like you say, when we're here sometimes, like if we don't get that early goal, it kind of creates a bit of an atmosphere in the sense of like, are we going to win the game, or when's that first goal coming? So to get the early goal and then to get that second quite early on as well, it just means we can start to relax a bit and try to play.
You were involved with the incident with the red card as well. What were your thoughts on the sending off?
It was a different one. The lads again, the battering us a bit, but I literally thought I was going to get killed. So I've obviously tried to get out of the way, and I think, like you see, if that doesn't happen, I go through and I score the goal. So it's one of them where the referee's made a decision, and I'm going to kind of like back because me involved, and literally, like you see, if he comes through there and I don't get that touch, like you see, he's not only injured us but probably a long-term injury. So I'm quite happy with it.
You seem to push on after that in the first half as well. A lot of confidence seemed to be sort of flowing through the team at that stage. Yeah,
I think the first half was better because in the second we just kind of obviously protected the lead really and set back. So I think it was like Loffy's goal was a great goal. Obviously probably hurt his toe a bit, but really good goal. So like you say, we can take a bit positives into Tuesday.
And the lads pleased with that as well, for Loffy to get his first goal for the club?
Yeah, I didn't realise, I've just asked him there, I didn't realise it was his first. I know he didn't, but I didn't think he'd scored many. So like really happy for them because he's a great lad. I think you see by his reaction, I don't think he knew what to do really. So like you see, he's one of them likeable characters, so over the moon for him.
And how you dropped 2 points a day as well, is that important for you, and do you feel like you're closing in now on the goal?
I personally don't look at it because I want to win the league, and I think that's what we should be aiming for, and I just think we've just got to keep winning games and that'll take care of itself really. So I feel like you see, it's great to get promoted potentially if we can do that on Tuesday, but literally I just want to like you say, if I lose games or if Scarborough drop points and stuff, excellent, but like you say, if we start dropping points, that's no good. So I think we just got to really concentrate on us, win the football games, and ultimately get that league won.
Just finally, it's back to home on Tuesday against Gloucester. How important is it to have that home advantage for yourselves?
I love playing here. It's really, obviously it's been really good to us all the way through since I've been here, and like you say, I always comment on the fans and stuff, and you can hear them in numbers today, and again they've turned out. So you keep wanting that to rise, and you keep wanting the football club to move forward, and without them it doesn't. So I think that, like you say, Tuesday hopefully we can put a performance on, but ultimately I hope the fans just understand we just need to keep getting 3 points and get out of this league ready for next year.